Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello, I'm Vera Yuliandi. I'm from SIG-E, and I would like to explain about the chord mixing and chord switching. So the first, what is the chord mixing? Chord mixing is the mixing of two or more languages or varieties in speech. It is simply to understand that chord mixing is using two languages in the same sentence. So it can be in one sentence that there is Indonesian, but also there is English too. It is mean the chord mixing using one primary language, but mixing in words or ideas from another. The term of chord mixing is usually found in mainly in informal interactions, and chord mixing phenomenon that doesn't reflect the grammar of both languages. Chord mixing happens naturally, like because it has become a habit, and also the chord mixing doesn't need a purpose. Here, I use the example of the phenomenon chord mixing that used by the judges in Indonesian MasterChef. I took a video of the show which premiered on June 14, 2021.
Gitu ya.
Oke, salmon seasoningnya oke, rasanya actually it's good, rasa. Skinnya juga dimasak dengan baik, saya dapat bagian yang crispy. Cuma di sini saya tahu emang salmonnya tipis, tapi kamu bisa mainin temperaturnya lagi, kamu pakai bener-bener high heat, dimasak dengan cepat supaya dapat color yang bagus.
On that video, present the chef Renata used the chord mixing when she said, "Oke, salmon seasoningnya oke." Nah, chef Renata using Indonesian but mixed with English when she said seasoning. Then she said skinnya juga dimasak dengan baik. Saya dapat bagian yang crispy. Nah, then chef Renata mix again when she said skin and crispy. And then again she said, cuma di sini saya tahu salmonnya memang tipis, tapi kamu bisa mainin temperaturnya. Kamu benar-benar menggunakan high heat, dimasak dengan cepat supaya dapat color yang bagus. Nah, Chef Renata use the chord mixing again, like when she said temperature, then high heat and color.
Jadi problemnya bukan di glaze supaya mereka together, problemnya adalah size. Oke, kalau kamu buat sesuatu yang renyah seperti itu, as a base sebagai alasnya, alangkah baiknya cukup kotak, memang satu mouthful yang lumayan besar, tapi done.
The chord mixing used by Chef Juna when he said, ini problemnya bukan di glaze supaya mereka together, problemnya adalah size. So Chef Juna using the chord mixing when he said like problem, glaze, together, and size. And then Chef Juna said, kalau kamu membuat sesuatu yang renyah seperti itu as a base sebagai alasnya, alangkah baiknya cukup kotak. Memang satu mouthful yang lumayan besar tapi done. Nah, Chef Juna use chord mixing like when he said as a base and then mouthful and done. Okay, the next is chord switching. When talk about the chord switching, it means that there is a switch of chord from one to another. There is chord switching, there is change of language. For example, if you can speak two languages, or if you are bilingual, when you speak, you sometimes switch your language from, for example, from bahasa to English or vice versa, and you do it consciously. It means you doing on purpose or subconsciously. It means that you doing, you don't really realize that you are doing it. Okay, the next is the types of code switching. The first, there is intersentential code switching. This kind of code switching occurs between clause or sentence boundary. And second, if intrasentential code switching refers to the switching that occurs inside the same or the same clause or sentence. And the third is text switching. It is simply the insertion of a text in one language in an utterance which is entirely in the other language. And the last is intra-word switching that occurs within word boundary. Here, the example of the code switching used by the judges of the MasterChef Indonesia.
Ya, saya tanya how you make polenta.
Yes.
And you think itu adalah instant polenta?
Yes, I thought.
Is there such thing instant polenta?
The example of the code switching on the video when Sabjuna said, saya tanya, how you make polenta? Nah, Sabjuna using bahasa, then switching to English, and the switching that occurs inside the same clause or sentence. So this is intrasentential code switching. And then Sabjuna said, and you think itu adalah instant polenta. So this is intrasentential code switching too, because the switching occurs inside the same clause or sentence. And then Sabjuna said, is there such thing instant polenta? Sabjuna doing code switching between the sentence, like the before sentence. Sabjuna said, and you think itu adalah instant polenta? Is there such thing instant polenta? Because Sabjuna doing code switching between the clause or sentence, so this is the intersentential code switching.
Makanya kamu 1:3 dulu kan, baru kamu tambahin.
Tambah milk.
Well, that's what happened. Polentanya masih green tea. Dari ide kamu itu, execute-nya kalau benar ini adalah award-winning dish with a plate yang juga pas.
The code switching used by Sabjuna when he said, makanya kamu 1:3 dulu kan, baru kamu tambahin. Well, that's why it happened. The Sabjuna switching to English and he said, well, that's why it happened. And the switching occurs between sentences. So this is intersentential code switching. And then he said, dari ide kamu itu, execute-nya kalau bener word winning this. Sabjuna when switching to English and said a word winning this, the switching occurs within a sentences. So this is intrasentential code switching. Okay, that's all for my explanation. I'm sorry if I have many mistakes. And the last I say, wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.